What's up, everybody? This is K Cartoon.
This is Rx Phonics.
We are the Audio Apes. This is a culture corner where we review culture. Today, we're going to look into the announcement that Sony has for tomorrow for the PS5. A lot of people are excited about it. There were some leaks saying that the price is going to be astronomically high. So we're going to talk a little bit about it, get into a little bit of a rant. As former gamers, I don't consider myself a gamer anymore. Do you still consider yourself a gamer?
A casual gamer. I'll get on. I'll
Casual.
play Warzone. I might play 2K, maybe Madden, but not what we used to be. We actually used to be gamers, for sure.
Yeah. I briefly, what would be something that you would consider to be like one of your top gaming highlights, like a highlight that you had in your time of gaming that like just sticks with you? I know I have something, and I know you'll remember it, mine, but I just what's one of yours?
Shit. Are you saying recent or your whole
No,
life?
just in all your time of gaming, like it could have been you beat a board that like you could never beat before, or like people couldn't beat, or like, in Mortal Kombat 2, when you uppercut,
Oh,
when the guy says whoopsie, and then like you fight smoke, like did you,
yeah.
like what's like a memory of gaming that like stands out as far as like, damn, like this is in my gaming hall of fame for myself.
You gotta go with the 5 stars on Grand Theft Auto. Fucking barricading yourself with the buses and vehicles and fighting the police. Like that's
No,
definitely one of the moments.
right, but I'm saying like one moment specific to you though, like something that like you specifically had, or like something that like resonates with you like personally, specifically.
A particular moment. Fuck, there's so many. Shit. Damn. I already know which one yours is, though. I know which one yours is. I know which one yours is. Mine, shit. There's too many. I would say this, like when I had the what was it, the Super Nintendo, and my dad came home, and I guess some dude was like sending him some hood ass shit too. Some dude was sending him an N64, and like I had never played the N64. It was like, we kind of came with the realization that we probably wouldn't get it right away or whatever, and he bought it with Super Mario 64. And the first time, and I remember you talking about this. You might have talked about it on the episode, on one of the episodes. When I saw that shit 3D, I was like, whoa. But that
I
was probably one of the moments that kind of like shocked the fuck out of me. And then
Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto, when I first found out it was coming out, that was kind of like a real big thing for me.
yeah.
But
The
I know which one
Nintendo
yours is.
the Nintendo 64 was, for me, the biggest leap that I ever saw in games. Like, I found it like otherworldly compared to the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And since then, they got like better, but I never felt like it leaped as much as it did between the Super Nintendo and the N64.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing about the PS5, like that
Holy.
might be a similar leap, like way
What
way forward.
did you get that video I sent you where like that shit looks like
It was
it's
like those.
real?
It was like an Assassin's Creed or something. Like it was, or some Vikings or something like that,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh, no. It was a video that was showing the processing power
Oh, no.
of the graphics.
You had sent me like a video, like it was like a game trailer,
It looks
and
like you're looking at like kind of like a Grand Canyon-esque
yeah,
background, but it looks like real life. That's
yeah,
how wild that shit is. Like the character looked cartoonish, but it is still the surrounding aspects, the graphics. Oh my god, that shit was great.
yeah, yeah. But to answer the question that I posed to you, my Hall of Fame moment in gaming was, so we had a friend that we grew up with.
I know,
He is
I knew it.
still he is
Yeah.
still like
He's a hardcore gamer.
a hardcore gamer. Like I'll see his Snapchat and like he's playing Call of Duty and he's just destroying souls. Like he's like one of those
16
guys
kills.
you don't even want to like play with because he's just like destroying. And then I want to say, was it Gears of War that like at one point in time he was like the top in the country or something like that, like in that game, or like in the top 3. So it's this type of guy. Like he's that type of dude. So we were playing NFL 2K. I don't remember what year it was, but I remember it was the year where the Patriots had Corey Dillon, because I was the Patriots and he was the Eagles.
Yeah.
And so he was demolishing me like utter.
It was 45-3 or 0.
It was like utter domination. Like it was crazy. And I ended up coming back and winning that game because I don't know, I found some glitch in the game or something where like Corey Dillon would just like truck everybody. And then I was just running the ball and like I ended up winning. Like,
and he was pissed probably.
Yeah, he was super pissed. Because
I remember you were getting destroyed. I didn't think you were gonna win that. And then I remember you fucking screaming for joy, saying that you came back. I was like, get out of here. And then Hugo's face told everything. I was like, damn, that shit is wild.
Yeah, that shit was so great. Like it's one of those things. It's like he was beating me so badly that like, as I started scoring touchdowns, I was like, oh yeah, like whatever, damn, all right, damn. And then I was like, what the fuck? I'm closing the gap. And then my defense started stepping up, and then to end up winning, it was just like crazy as shit. Yeah,
I remember that. A lot
of moments like that. And then I remember another moment. I wouldn't say it was Hall of Fame worthy, but I remember that it was a moment in gaming where I thought, like, damn, like, what will the future be? Like, what could the future be? You, me, and your brother, we were at your house, and we were playing that Resident Evil game where, like, you cooperate with people online.
Yeah.
Remember? But it was like, and like, you need. Was it? Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but you need other people in order to survive. Like some guy might get like the supplies, another guy might be the one like defending where you're at from the zombies, another one might be doing something else. And it was glitchy and it wasn't good, and it was like it had a bunch of flaws, but it was one of those games that it made you think like, damn, what could the future be? Like where if they iron these things out, and then it'll be like, you know, me, you, and a few of our friends, a team of 5, and like we got to survive in a city, and everybody has to do their part.
Yeah.
You know, that type of shit. And I remember that moment resonates a lot with me because it made me think of what could be. Because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the PS2 or was it the PS3?
That was the PS2, actually.
Yeah, because the PS2 had like online capabilities, like real shitty, but like it had the capability, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, the first online game I ever played was Madden on PS2, and I had bought the little adapter that you put in the back. Mm-hmm. But it never took off until the PS3 hit.
And then I remember like Dreamcast being ahead of its time because it had the online capabilities and whatnot.
That was the first console, no? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So now, we've played Battlefield. Everyone has a role. Like, basically everything you just said. You're on a plane bombing people, you know, and then you got Warzone, and online gaming basically has become kind of like synonymous with gaming. It's like
and it's
streaming,
like a little bit more community based and stuff. I would like, though, an online game where you work in a team against the computer, though, like against, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like Battlefield and those type of games, it's like you can work as a team, but you're going against other people that play online. I would like something that's like designed for people to work cooperatively online, but it's against like the design of the game, you know, like what the designers had put in, that type of shit.
There's one game that I've played it's kind of similar to that. It's what is it? The Hunt, where it's like it has like kind of it's not zombies, but yeah, like you could say zombies,
The Hunt,
but
isn't that a movie?
yeah, well, yeah, it's not that though. It has nothing to do with that. It's more like a zombie-ish game, but like it has you have to kind of be strategic in how you do like whatever level, but then there's other players that have to do what you got to do. So
I
so it's
see.
like it pits you against the computer and against people. So
I see.
so I thought it was a pretty cool game, but it's kind of like more a European game, like more people in Europe play it. So
Interesting.
it would be nice to see something like that take off like in the US though. Like you haven't really seen anything. It's more so like Call of Duty or some shit like that.
What's the Xbox system, the next gen of Xbox going to be called? So I know we got PlayStation 5, and then it's going to be.
Is it Xbox? No, well, Xbox X is the one that they just released not too long ago. So that one,
But
see
the
that?
Xbox X was pretty much like the Xbox One, just like upgraded, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what they call the other one. See, that's how far we've fallen from it all. Let me see if I can find the name. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, the Xbox Series X. So Xbox One X
Oh,
is the Xbox One, but this one is called the Series X, and it looks nice. It looks nicer, I think, than what the PS5 is supposedly going to look like. But then the
so
PS5 has grown on me.
that's what we're gonna find out, right? Like with this Sony thing is like what it's gonna look like, the price and everything like that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
because I've seen all kind of crazy ass designs for it. Well, what they claim to be a design, and it looks hideous. The PS5, it looks like a spaceship or
yeah.
something.
With the V thing,
Yeah,
yeah, like you'd have to work hard to make that look cool. Like, I don't, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, if it means that it does a better job, yeah, but you'd have to kind of,
yeah.
it's hard.
So I guess we'll see. And then I'm hearing that it's gonna be like $750. Like I've been hearing a bunch of different prices. So I guess we'll find that out soon too.
And supposedly they worked a lot on like the 3D audio, so I guess better overall audio on headphones and like
Oh,
the way.
interesting.
So we'll see where that goes. Like I guess whatever their Siri would be is going to be more AI based. All that stuff that they're trying to put into this system. So obviously comparing it to the Xbox, they're saying that the specs on the PS5 are better when it comes to like graphics, when it comes to processing speed. So we'll only really see until we see the system because I don't. That's one thing. Like I'm not sure because I know right now the Xbox One X is a little bit better than the PlayStation as far as graphics, but then some people say it's the the newest PS4. So it really depends on what you could do because I heard that for this one the way they wanted to make like the processing was for it to kind of like use in as need basis for like whatever game you're playing. So if one game requires more usage of the PS5, then it'll like use a higher percentage of it. Whereas with the PS4, it's more so like standard. Like this is we're
I
just
see.
gonna it's gonna work, and it'll be like that. The processing speed will be like this. Whereas with this one, supposedly it's like they try to make it more dynamic. So maybe like download speeds will be less, but then maybe games like you know Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption or games like that where which it's just like a whole world in there. It's just going to be like
Interesting.
way quicker download speed. So yeah, so I guess we'll see. I'm excited. You think you're gonna get it or no?
I'm gonna wait and see what it has to offer because as you know, one of the great misfortunes of being so busy is that
Yeah.
you buy games and they stay in the wrapper. You never open them. Like I have games, PS4 games I've never opened. Like they are literally still in the wrapper,
Yeah.
and and it's just like I get it, and I'll be like, man, I can't wait to get home and play. Like I hear so many great things about this game, but it's late, or I need to research, for the episode, or I got something going on.
Yeah.
All right, not today. And then tomorrow, the day goes, and work and this and that and everything going on, and not like so. And then before you know it, I lose interest in it. I forget that it's even there, and there it stays. I have this thing in my mind, this fantasy that one day, like, I'll have like all the time in the world to just sit and play all these games. But
that's a worthy
as of right
dream.
now, I don't. But what I will say is, if it's specced out in a good way, and it offers something where I just can't deny, then yeah, I'll probably end up getting it. And then also the price matters, because it's like, if it's $1,000, it's like, well, that's $1,000 just like collecting dust right there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of like weigh the pros and cons, especially if there's a strong likelihood that you're not gonna utilize it much. All right, what about you? Are you gonna get it?
I want to, but I guess price does kind of change that a little bit. If it's too pricey, I might look at it like the way you're looking at it. Because like I don't play regularly, but I do play, like, whenever I have time, like late at night. I might play Call of Duty, something that doesn't require me to play a story. Like, it's just like, hey, you're gonna get on, all right, cool, let's all get on, play, 3-4
Yeah.
games. So, and then that's only like when something is kind of new and fresh, and oh man, but then I kind of fall off of it for a while, and so it really depends on the price. And obviously, I've always bought, like, the only PlayStation I never had was the PS1. I had the 2, I had the 3, the 4. So I mean, it would be nice to just kind of continue that if it offers
same
more.
here. I never had the PS1, but 2, 3, 4, and possibly 5.
And they, out of all the systems, they've proven to have the better, like, exclusive games, if you're into that. So, like,
Yeah.
I will say that with exclusive games, like, really about the only one that I didn't play was the God of War, and I heard that shit was phenomenal. But I played. Granted, they were free because I didn't actually buy them. It was the Uncharted games. They were free, like, in January or something. So I was like, oh, let me see, and they were amazing. They were very good, but it was something that that PS4 gave to me. So I was like, why not?
Yeah, that's good. Out of the 2, 3, 4, and 5, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, 5 you can't count. 2, 3, and 4. Which one made the most impression on you?
Shit. 2.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it has to be.
2 had Grand Theft Auto 3. It had Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, Metal Gear 2. Yeah, like, just by far.
Classics.
Yeah.
And it was when we were really, like, truly gamers.
Yeah. Interesting. So we'll see how it goes. What do you think will be better? I don't know much about the Xbox, but like, if just anecdotally, like, if you had a dog in the fight, would you go with, and you had to choose one, going with PS5 over Xbox, or this next generation?
I've always been a PlayStation guy, and actually the reason why I've become an Xbox fan was because I got an Xbox for free, and it happened. It was kind of like it was unplanned. So
yeah,
I'm a fan of Xbox now, but I will still say that PlayStation, that's the one I would lean more towards before I get an Xbox.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I have both also. Really, I got the Xbox because you told me, like, you're like, oh man, like, it's pretty badass. I was like, because I had the first Xbox One.
Yeah.
And then I never got an Xbox 360. And then, like, I kind of just left the Xbox alone. But then when you got yours, you were like, oh man, that was pretty badass, this game and that game. And then I got it, and I ended up being happy that I got it. but I would still lean more towards Sony.
Yeah, they've always made a better. It's Sony for gaming is kind of what Apple is for phones. Really,
Yeah.
Apple is as an experience. Like PlayStation just knows how to get everything together. Xbox, I will say shooters, I enjoy a little bit more on, but I think I've seen the Sony design for the remote. Let me see if they have the picture here. Yeah, it's bigger. It's kind of like a little bulkier, and I feel like that feels better when for shooters. So they might have just fixed the only kind of small gripe I might have had with them. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely PlayStation.
Decent. All right. Well, we'll see how everything goes with this big unveil that Sony has planned. We'll see you guys. Peace.
Peace.
If you like this stuff, make sure you check out our weekly Tuesday episodes on all major podcast platforms: Apple, Google, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Spotify. And while you're at it, follow us at Hanging with Apes on Twitter.